Hello everyone, it's Heather from Heather Travels, and I thank you for clicking on this video and joining me today. Today's video is going to be an update from our latest Disney World trip that we took in March, and I'm going to update my Disney World dining favorites list. And if you haven't already watched my old Disney World dining favorites, I will link that right up here. And I'm also going to combine it with an update on my Disney World dining wish list. And if you haven't already watched my Disney dining wish list video, I will link that right here. So, when we went on our latest trip to Walt Disney World, we went to some old favorites. We tried a whole bunch of new restaurants. We did check off some of the ones that I had on my wish list, and some we still didn't get to. So I'm just going to give you a quick update on where I'm at now with my favorite restaurants at Walt Disney World and the ones I still want to visit. Okay, the first thing I want to tell you is we did not go to Disney Springs at all. So anything I said previously about Disney Springs is still the same because we didn't go to Disney Springs. So anything that I said I was a favorite there, which there wasn't really anything, and anything I still said I wanted to try there still is the same. We visited 4 resort hotels while we were there. Pop Century, which was where we were staying, Art of Animation, which we walked over to one day, and I will put a link to that video right here. And it's a very close walk and kind of pretty. We went to the Contemporary Resort on the monorail, and we went to Grand Floridian one day and just kind of walked around. So we only ate at 2 of those. We ate at Disney's Pop Century Resort food court, which is everything pop, and I will put the review to that right here. And then we ate there twice, on the day we arrived and on the day we left. And then we ate at Contempo Cafe, which we liked very much, and I will put that video right there, and that's going to be the limit of the ones I can link. And that's a review of that restaurant. One day when we kind of took a break from Magic Kingdom because it had been raining and then it got really crowded, and so we took some time away from the park. And the only thing I can say there, since those are the only 2 resort hotel restaurants that we tried on this trip, I will add Contempo Cafe to my favorites at the resorts. I think I had it on my wish list. I'm pretty sure I did. So now I've checked that one off, and I would add it to my favorites. We really liked Contempo Cafe. It's small, but was really good, and we really enjoyed it. And I think the time that we went, because we went pretty early, was a good time to go because it was very quiet. Okay, then I'm going to take it park by park. First, Magic Kingdom. I'm going to say now, and some of these you're going to see are going to stay the same as what I had before, and some of them are going to be a little bit different, because either there was someplace new that we tried, or we bumped something up that we didn't like so much before, but this time we liked it more, things like that. Okay, at Magic Kingdom, I would say my current favorite restaurants at Magic Kingdom are Be Our Guest, which last time I said was not on my favorites, but we had a very positive experience there this time. Be Our Guest, Columbia Harbor House, which we didn't visit on this trip, but it still remains one of my favorites, and Liberty Tree Tavern. I really like Liberty Tree. It does not disappoint. That was possibly the best meal of our trip, was at Liberty Tree Tavern. And I think it helped that we were really hungry. So, and then I would say I still have kind of a soft spot too for Crystal Palace. Although you'll see in my previous video, if you watch last week's video, and I'll try to put it at the end, I talk about why we are done with character meals and we're over it. So, but that one still has kind of a special place in my heart. I like Crystal Palace. It's very pretty. And if you like the Pooh characters, you really ought to go there at least once. Okay, there's only one restaurant I can think of in Magic Kingdom that I haven't tried yet that I still want to try. So it would remain on my wish list, and that's the Plaza. I have never been to the Plaza that I know of. I don't remember ever going there. And that one I would still like to try sometime, so maybe on our next trip. Okay, let's go to Epcot. At Epcot, on my favorites list, I would put Sunshine Seasons Food Court, which I also did a review about that if you want to check that out, And there's nothing else in Future World that is on my favorites list. Going around World Showcase, I would say, I'm not sure if I'd put Chefs de France on my favorites, but we liked it a lot. I like Les Halles Boulangerie Patisserie in the France Pavilion. And boy, I don't know that there's anything else I would say is really a favorite. There's plenty of places I would go in World Showcase, but I don't know that anything is like a must-do for me when I'm there. And then places I would still like to try in Epcot. I still kind of do. We didn't go to Rose and Crown Dining Room. And I still kind of do want to try that. Just because I like all things English and British. And then I'm kind of going around the World Showcase Lagoon in my head. I would like to try one of the restaurants at the China Pavilion just because I like Chinese food. And I would like to try the other Mexican restaurant, the one that's on the water. And I think I said that in my other wish list. And it's Hacienda. I can't remember the name. I don't know. It's in my other video. Other than that, I don't know that there's anything else that I'm still have on my wish list in Epcot. Okay, going to Hollywood Studios. I would say my favorites, ooh boy. 50s Primetime Cafe used to be a favorite and that got knocked off. I don't think we're going to go back to 50s Primetime Cafe. I would say that Sci-Fi Drive-In Dine-In Theater is probably still on my favorites list, but we haven't been there in quite a while, so we need to go back. And I might add Woody's Lunchbox. I liked it, but I don't know if it's a favorite. That's probably about it. Places I would still like to try in Hollywood Studios. There's nothing. So, yeah, I can't think of anything I'd still want to try in Hollywood Studios. Okay, at Animal Kingdom, I have 2 new favorites. Because I didn't have any before, because the only place we'd ever eaten there was Restaurantosaurus. Yak and Yeti was fantastic. That might be tied with Liberty Tree for our best meal of the vacation. Yak and Yeti was terrific. I'd definitely go back there. And Satu'li Canteen was really good, and we would definitely go back there. And again, I don't think there's any place else left that I would want to try in Animal Kingdom. Maybe the lounge next to Tiffin's. I can't think of what that's called. Not Tiffin's itself, which is the signature dining experience, but there's a Explorer's Lounge or something lounge next to it where you can get like small plates. It's supposed to be very nice atmosphere and stuff. I might try that, but that's about it. So the list has whittled down some, and I definitely had some dining experiences that we really, really enjoyed. New places that we tried. We tried other places too. If you go back and look at my Disney World playlist from Disney World 2019, you can see every restaurant review that we did. And we tried lots of things, and some were really great, and some were okay, and some were like, nope, not going to do that one again. So you can go through those and see what we thought of everything. So there should be about, we're there for, well, probably 7, there's probably like 14 of them, because probably 2 restaurants per day for basically a week. Okay, so that's my update. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope that helps you in planning your Disney World vacation. Have a great day, everyone, and safe travels.
We can make a wildfire getaway.